Luc Bouchard here, and this is today's Forgiveness Declaration card draw and reduction reading. I forgive myself for believing that happiness comes from real things. Okay, let's look at my reduction on this. Why do we look outward for completion? Why do we fill our world up with things to just toss them away and move on to the next promise of a real thing? Because we think we are separated from God, and that creates a belief in scarcity, anxiety, fear, depression, and completion. However, there's a much more real thing that is everlasting internal, and that is God's enduring love for us, which is more refreshing and stimulating than we could possibly know. All we have to do is look above and past the distraction of our bodily thirst to our salvation, to where our salvation lies, and that is with God, where we can know no want. And the course quote is, "An idol established by belief, when it is withdrawn, the idol dies." So, yeah, we look externally. Marketing, which is my background, is really good at tapping into people's desires and wants, and we're sold stuff all the time, and whether we need it is something else. But it's this idea that we have to look externally to ourselves, that it's the external that will make us happy, the accumulation of things, the car, the house, the job, the vacation property, the destination we need to go to, the latest and the best and the most shiniest, and that is, for so many people, is filling a hole within their lives that they are actually not filling within themselves, and looking into the battleground, into the field for those needs to be met, as opposed to actually connecting with God and having that communion with the Holy Spirit, which is really God, which is really us, and just have that connection and know that that's where we are. Because when we feel connected to God and at peace, there is nothing more that will sustain us and make us feel better. There's nothing that we can have that will make that will fill that gap, that peace that we have with God. This image, well, I love this image. It's this Coke machine at this top of this huge heap of just stuff that was going to be recycled, or I'm assuming it's recycled, and yeah, it was very, it really kind of spoke volumes about, the idol of that we have of so many people have an idol of Coke or Pepsi or whatever their favorite soft drink is. That's their tried and true to that, and here we have it just tossed away and fallen from its place in providing sugary, caffeinated drinks to us. I'm Luc Bouchard. Thanks so much for watching this video. And if you are looking externally for happiness and to think that you're going to complete with accumulation and things, then you might want to go within, commune with the Holy Spirit, and ask to see it differently, and ask for a deeper and greater connection to God. Something I've done on a regular basis, and I mentioned in another one of these reductions, is that sometimes when I'm feeling particularly lost or unconnected from God, I will ask the Holy Spirit for a demonstration. I will literally say, I need a demonstration of God's connection to me, and can you please make it obvious? And I've never not been answered. It's never not been answered. Sometimes it doesn't show up right away. Sometimes it's fairly quick, but other times it can take a while, and I have no doubt that it's a demonstration from God about his loving connection to me. All right, until the next reduction.